Well, you know, I really do believe that as humans we're evolving, and we have not reached the understanding to control the real capacity and ability of our brain, and that there is a power around us that exists. There's an aura. Every person has an aura. You know, there's nothing solid. You know, astral dust is going through us every second.
Sure.
So the perception of things, it's in your mind. It is, dreaming is a big part of who I am. I have an expression at my school where I say, we dream and we do. And if you dream it, it's because it is kind of iconic with who I am and who I've become. You know, I dreamed about dancing. I dreamed about Broadway. I dreamed about the Academy Awards. I dreamed to make this book into a film. It happened. It took a lot of hard work.
Sure.
But that thought, my mother always said, thoughts are real.
Yeah.
And this is why you must not have bad thoughts. And that you have to protect yourself because there are good spirits and bad spirits.
What's up, Capricorn? How are you guys feeling? I hope it's well. Well, welcome to February. Welcome to Black History Month. And the theme for this month will be Black culture, Black history, and celebrating the Black heroes that have paved ways and have used their passions and their visions to pretty much get us to the lives and live the way that we live today, through inspiration, through their inventions, through their fights and their battles. You know, I want my videos this month to be under that theme, and I'll be using an African American deck for that purpose that depicts many of true African culture, as well as you know, hopefully conveying that message in that way that can connect to those who it can and who it can resonate with respect to those who may not identify with Black culture. But personally, this is something that, you know, obviously has fueled my life, being African American male. Yeah, I just want to see how it resonates with you guys. So with that being said, let's see what the message is for the Capricorn for the month of February 2018. Alrighty. That's the message. Awesome. All my readings today have been going fairly quick, and cards has been popping out with no problem, so I feel as though that means it's definitely a message for you guys to receive, and I'm excited to give it to you. Alright, so let's see. So yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knave of Shallots, or in other words, the Page of Cups in reverse. We also have the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right, and bottom of the deck is the Ace of Shallots. Ace of Cups. All right, so what I'm picking up for the Capricorn for the month of February 2018 is this sense of release of power with this Emperor in reverse. You know, this Emperor upright signifies an individual who is very passionate and very much so a leader with how they feel in what their purpose is. But in reverse, I feel as though this is one or two things. Either you guys releasing this type of power and control and passion that you guys want and usually have, being the cardinal, being the practical, being the leading sign that you guys are. It's not uncommon for you guys to show up in ways that are very leading and very sure and confident. So either it's relinquishing of that power, or you guys are dealing with a sense of lack of confidence in something. And you know, this Emperor card being a major arcana is definitely indicating that it's the overarching theme in your life right now. And I don't know if this is in a particular relationship that you guys are in, or maybe a job, or some pursuit in your life, but you guys are feeling a bit pessimistic right now, and very unsure maybe about what the next move is. Let me see if I could clarify that. So we're gonna sit the Ace of Cups out there. A little more information, maybe why you're feeling that way. Okay, so what jumped out is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely something dealing with finances or resources. Trying not to get too future oriented. You know, I really don't like predicting the future too much, but what this is giving me the feeling of is that you guys are in a sense of maybe have recently given up something of value to you. This card upright usually signifying you got an individual who is stubborn with what they have and sure of the value of the things that they got, and mostly in a good way to indicate that you should hold on and be very cautious of who you give your resources to. But being in a reverse, maybe this goes more so in line with that relinquishing of power that this Emperor first suggested to me. Maybe you're trying to be open in that way and receiving, and being more open to giving rather than receiving. Same with this Five of Pentacles, I feel as though this maybe indicates that disruption maybe has come into play to have forced you to have to do this and be more giving of yourself or your resources in some way. And you know, I feel as though by you guys doing this and kind of relinquishing this sense of power that you once had, it's now giving you a sense of praise by many, and maybe those around you who's benefiting from this relinquishing of power that you guys did are greatly appreciative and expressive about how helpful you have been. But I don't know, I feel as though with this Knight of Cups or Page of Cups card is indicating that you guys aren't happy about that. You guys aren't receiving this praise very well. Maybe this is at a job situation where maybe you had to take a lower position, or maybe you had to do something that was normally out of your duties, or you just had to humble yourself in some way. But and you're, like I said, you're being appreciated for that, but it's leaving you in this sense of discontentment mentally and emotionally, more so. Maybe it's making you feel like with this Five of Swords that you have been cheated of some sort, or that you guys now need to maybe take back that sense of power or leadership that you guys did have once before. Yeah, because right now it's leaving you in this very melancholy, maybe even slightly depressed state of not understanding exactly what your purpose is now. And like I said, you guys being a cardinal sign, a leader sign, you need to know what your role is. You need to be the head honcho in whatever your pursuit is. And you know, this Ten of Cards is indicating that you're really not able to do that, and you're not feeling that good about it. So with that being said, there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's funny, this also comes out in the Taurus reading, so maybe this is a common theme with the earth energy and the earth element right now. But yeah, it's definitely a decision that you guys have to make to either remain content or remain discontent, excuse me, with this situation and how it's panning out, or come to a better understanding that can make you feel better, and be a little more forceful with that. And with this Nine of Swords, or excuse me, Nine of Wands card, this is indicating someone who is letting their guard down. And maybe what this indicates is that you're letting this persona that you're putting on, that you're so okay with the situation, down, and now you're going to express and let yourself be known. With this Ace of Cups card, I feel as though this is an expression of emotions going on. So you're going to relinquish this nonchalant, chill, everything's okay mentality that you guys have, and demeanor that you guys have, to now be a little more expressive. And you know, that may cause some people to be upset about how you truly feel, but I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, right? And with this Eight of Swords card, I definitely feel as though this is you coming out of that place of restriction and withholding, you not being able to express how you truly feel, or you being expected to be okay with relinquishing what you have, is now causing you, like I said, it's causing you much mental distress, both with this Ten of Swords and this Five of Swords. But with this energy and this Eight of Swords in reverse, is indicating that you're coming out of that restriction. You're breaking free from that mold that people are trying to put you in. Yeah, because what it is and what it has been is an illusion towards others, how okay you are with whatever the situation is and how it's panning out. And maybe it was an illusion to you initially, you thinking that you relinquishing this power can allow you to be happier and maybe show up in this way more helpful and be a benefit to the situation. But it was just an illusion, and you have to come back into the energy of fighting for and looking for opportunities that are better for you to manifest what you want and gain the resources and the power back that you once had. And maybe this Ace of Cups energy and expression of emotions and how you truly feel may just be between you and another person that you trust in that way. So whether this may be someone in your personal life, like a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend of some sort, significant other, that you can speak to this discontentment that you have in your life right now about, or someone at work or in that actual situation that is causing you this pain and this distress, is definitely that need of expressing that is going to change the situation. Expressing how you feel as though this situation was going to be something that it's turned out not to be, and what your need to fight and now stand up for what you feel is right for yourself is going to give you that sense of strength. It's going to give you that understanding that love is always in your favor, and it's always around you, and those who do love you and who you will feel comfortable around will receive this message and these feelings that you feel in the best light, and understand that maybe they have the answer, maybe they have a message for you that can motivate you and inspire you to do better. Better for yourself, and in turn, if you can still be beneficial to the situation that you're in, better and more beneficial for the people around you. Yeah, because back with this cup's energy, it's an emotional one, and it's one that is maybe focusing on what exactly you can do to share these emotions and share this good time and share this expression with those who you fairly trust. And I don't know, I'm also being thrown to, with the Six of Cups card, for that to be with a small amount of people in comparison to if this card was upright, indicating that there is, a community of individuals who are sharing with each other and giving of emotions and making each other feel good. Maybe it's narrowing down who you can express to, and like I said, being the leader that you guys are, it's not many that you can and usually do go to with these type of issues, but the small few that you feel as though you can do so, and that will leave you in this energy of just an overall better energy. Let me see. Let me get a little more clarification of what this situation could be that's causing you such distress. Whether that may be an outside situation or more so at home in a relationship. So yeah, let's see. What is the situation? Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Six of Pentacles. So with these two cards, I feel as though it's a situation where you were once seeked out for your individual gifts and value and what you brought to a situation. And maybe you taking that role down. So maybe someone at your job, or maybe someone at some type of pursuit that you do in your day-to-day life came in and took on the role that you once had. And that's not allowing you to feel good. It's not allowing you to give off and give out your greatest gifts. And maybe you're looking at that situation and seeing what this person lacks that you have and that you were giving, and being discontent with that. Like I said, maybe someone took over your old position in a new job, and how you made things work and how smoothly you had things go, they're not doing that, and that's making you discontent. And regardless of what position you're in now, it's leaving you dissatisfied. Just simply seeing it and seeing things not go how you know is best for them too. And maybe with the Six of Pentacles card, what this is indicating is that they're not open to really receiving that help. Or maybe this is you, like I said, not being expressive about how you truly feel about it, and standing up for what you truly feel as though is right, because you do want to be looked at positively and you don't want to cause too much conflict. But I feel like these cards is letting you know that that is necessary for the situation to turn out the way it needs to and get back in line. And there needs to be a sharing of true feeling and true emotion and true expression. And I think that comes down to you, you know. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull an angel card to see what message can resonate with you guys. Humor. Okay. So humor. Maybe your approach to expressing yourself doesn't have to be one that is so forceful or so heavy. You know, maybe how you can convey this message is through, you know, humor with someone and expressing how you feel, lightheartedness. I feel as though humor more so indicates just being lighthearted in your approach of things. Just how humor can reveal pain. Like, for example, perfect example with this month being Black History Month, the oppression, the slavery, the prejudice and the discrimination that many African Americans have gone through throughout history. How we can talk about it now and how we express how we truly feel about it now is many times through humor, and many comedians bring up the topics of like police brutality and like I said, slavery and oppression, just in those natures of just being in our skin, could cause us to not be able to dwell and really handle these situations well enough if we feel as though we aren't, you know, accepting of what exactly it is that the true pain and the true hurt is. Through humor, we are able to express ourselves and how we truly feel and make each other laugh and make the situation lighthearted. So we can get the message across, but still not endure the pain that it really is and that is really present in going through these things that we go through. So maybe in the same way, you guys can just convey this message that will not cause you to look like the enemy or not cause you to look like the person who is trying to cause conflict, but instead just focus on getting what the message is that is needed to be out there, but get your point across and then move on and keep everything in a nice flow. Yeah, so very interesting reading, especially for the Capricorn. I feel as though this is a matter of heavy emotion. It's kind of allowing you and forcing you guys to take the role on of kind of like an empathetic leader, much like a water sign like a Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio would usually. But you guys got the ability, you guys got the know-how to handle all situations nearly. So even that is stemming from an emotional place. If you guys use the tools and use the tools properly, you can get to that better understanding, feel better for yourselves, and benefit the situation for what it is. All right, guys. So I hope that resonates. Yeah, check you out next month.